guys, Jim here, hunting, fishing, praying. Fishing time. Fishing time indeed. You know, hunting, fishing, praying, we do like to try to do a little bit of hunting and fishing other than looking at knives. But yeah, this is our 2008 Ranger bass boat, and we've had it for a pretty good while, and my son and I, this is where we spend a lot of time. And now that he's married, we don't get to spend as much time, but we try to go all that we can. So I want to talk to you about an accessory that I always keep on my boat with me and in my little go fishing bag. And let me flip the camera around here and we'll talk about it. I keep a little bag. This is just how I do it. Just the stuff. I've got a bunch of tackle boxes on my boat and rod storage and stuff like that. But for me anyway, I like to keep a little bag just handy with stuff that I know I'm going to need. Weights, different things, just the main lures, you know, depending on what I'm fishing with. Crankbait, top water, lipless crankbait. You know, creature bait. I keep just a couple little things like that in boxes so that rather than digging through my main boxes every time I want to get something out, I keep some stuff handy. And this is a great little bag to do that, a little ugly stick bag. And it's got a place here to keep a tool on the front. We'll talk about that. And then plenty of zipper storage. I know you guys probably seen a ton of these, but anyway, that I keep my go-to stuff handy so that I'm not digging through all my boxes if I want to change lures or do whatever I want to do. But yeah, we talking about, you know, fishing and stuff. It's hard to believe it's early February here in East Tennessee. It's going to be 70 degrees tomorrow here. It's just unbelievable, this weather. And it's been actually pretty nice these past couple days. A little bit cooler today, but 50 degrees, cloudy, light breeze. Typically this time of year we do catch fish in February, but not, it's quite a bit colder. So, but I will do good, hopefully. If we do good, maybe you'll see some pictures on a video, maybe this video, and if not, well then we'll at least talk about a good tool here that I keep. So anyway, I picked this. This is a Leatherman Wingman, and I picked this up. Golly, I've had this thing forever. Bought it at a pawn shop, imagine that. But yeah, it's a great multi-tool. And I was just looking at this thing today. You probably can't tell. It's got a little bit of surface corrosion and stuff. It's all stainless, but it's got a little surface corrosion and stuff on there where I've cut and drug and took lures out of fish and just used it, tossed it down. This thing gets used. I mean, it's you know, it's a tool, really. I mean, and this is one we leave on the boat all the time. I've got, I think I've got 4 Leatherman, 3 or 4. I've got one I keep in my truck. I've got one I keep every day in my pack out bag for work. But yeah, I guess this will be 3. But anyway, this one stays on the boat and it gets used quite a bit. And you know, you guys know the story on these, right? Needle nose. It's got the cutters here. Now I've got one Leatherman that the cutters are replaceable. These are not replaceable. And you guys that know the one, that you know Leatherman, you know the Wingman. If you've got one, it's a great tool. The thing I really like about this one, you know, changing line and doing things, I do like the little scissor. It's you know, if you've got a tag tying a lure and you've got a tag on there, you know, pop that right off there. It's really old to me, really handy to have for this application of being on the boat is having some scissors. And I think that's really handy. It does have a Phillips head. It's got a flat head slash pry bar on it. Some of the other tools, it's got a I guess like some type of an opener, bottle opener, can opener here. Another, I guess you can consider that like a Phillips head. It's got a little incremental measure with a file, and I think it seems like when I read up on this, this is one of those tools that you can use to cut, like if you have a blister pack or something, plastic, you know, stick it down in there, and if you had that folded up the right way and just, you know, cut it open. Guys, y'all know Leatherman stuff is quality stuff. This one has been a great tool to have. You know, we've used this heck out of it. It does have a, you know, got a blade, little serration. Does have a blade there. It's when I bought this, I've had this thing forever, 5, 6, 7 years, something like that maybe. And I basically bought it, put it on the boat, put it in a box, and we know when we need something like this on the boat, it's there. And that's the thing about having a tool, right? It's the thing about having a pocket knife, or, you know, a pair of Nip-X or little pliers that you carry with us, whatever your pack out is for the day. And you know, you need a tool and you know where it is. Some tools you'll use every single day and some you won't. We use these almost every time that we take our boat out, and we're tossed from the front of the boat to the back of the boat. Thankfully not in the water. But yeah, we've been, this is a great tool to keep and to have. And like I said, I keep it there in my little to-go bag that like I said, got tons of boxes on my boat. But this is one I try to keep close, just if I want to grab something quick. You know, if you're changing lures and you pattern fish and you get on them, and you know, you want your stuff there easy and quick to get to tie on to. So anyway, guys, they're tools, and when it's good to have them when we need them, just like keeping an extra knife in your backpack, or a Leatherman, or, you know, a Leatherman in your truck, or, you know, things like that. It's good to have this. Better to have them and not need them, and then need them and not have them at all. That's sort of my thing. But yeah, I've not done a video on multi-tools, and we got the boat out tonight because we're going to go tomorrow. I thought, heck, I'll just do a video about a Leatherman. I haven't done one, but they're great products, great tools. You know, they're just ultra handy to have, guys. I'm not going to ramble on, but appreciate you watching the video. I hope the weather is warming up some where you're at. This is not going to stay here with us too much longer. I think starting Sunday or Monday, I think it's supposed to rain for like 4 or 5 days straight, and this cold weather is going to move back in as it does. But I mean, as you can see, I mean, there is a little bit of blue. I think it's going to be a beautiful day tomorrow, and we're excited to get out on the lake for a little bit and see if we can't get the old largemouth to cooperate with us some tomorrow. But guys, I appreciate it. Appreciate you watching the video, and remember, whatever you're carrying today, you don't have to carry it alone. Jesus died on the cross for our sins, so we don't have to go through this old world by ourselves. Appreciate you watching the video, and see you on the next one. Maybe get one of me casting.